You ever sit there lost in your thoughts, wondering, why me? Why does this hurt? Why is life so damn unfair? Yeah, I've been there too. But let me save you years of frustration. Suffering is not an exception. It's not some personal curse. It's the deal. It's the entry ticket to being alive. It's a fact of life. And you, yes, you, sitting there thinking you're somehow the main character in this cosmic soap opera, you're not special. You're not the chosen one. You're not being targeted by the universe. You're just human. And being human comes with a price tag. It's called pain. And you, me, anyone, we are not special enough to avoid it. In fact, some of the greatest minds who ever lived figured this out long before you and I ever had the chance to whine about it. And today I'm going to walk you through the cold hard wisdom of three giants: Buddha, Schopenhauer, and the Stoics. Let's start with Buddha, the OG when it comes to breaking people's self-pity fantasies. He didn't spend decades meditating under a tree just to tell people to stay positive or manifest good vibes. No, he looked life straight in the face and said, life is suffering. No matter who you are, no matter how rich, pretty, smart, or spiritual you pretend to be, suffering is part of the deal. You'll lose people, you'll get hurt, you'll want things you can't have. Even if you get them, the excitement will rot away and leave you empty again. But the real kicker, this isn't some glitch in the system, it is the system. So, stop acting shocked every time life slaps you in the face. That's what life does. You thought you were exempt? And just when you thought Buddha was being dramatic, along comes Arthur Schopenhauer, the German philosopher who probably smiled twice in his life, both times sarcastically. Schopenhauer's view was even darker. Life isn't just sprinkled with suffering. Life is suffering on loop. You want something? You suffer until you get it. You get it? You suffer because it wasn't as great as you imagined. And when you finally settle into your so-called happiness, boredom creeps in and suffocates you. That's the cycle. Desire, disappointment, boredom, rinse, repeat, die. Schopenhauer basically looked at human existence and said, look at you running on your little hamster wheel, thinking you're getting somewhere. Cute. And then we've got the Stoics, the Roman philosophers who didn't waste time crying about reality because they knew reality didn't care. Marcus Aurelius wrote this in his private diary. You could leave life right now. Imagine that. The most powerful man on earth, and even he knew, life can pull the plug whenever it wants. No warning, no negotiation. Stoicism isn't about avoiding suffering. It's about accepting the fact that you live in a world designed to break you and learning how to be unbreakable anyway. Your family will die, your friends will betray you, your body will decay, your dreams will rot, and life will carry on like nothing happened. That's not tragedy, that's Tuesday. And this, right here, is the part most people choke on. This is the bitter truth of life. Existence is not a fairy tale. The universe isn't built to make you happy. It's not built to reward your good behavior. It's not even built to care that you exist. You showed up. That's it. You're part of a machine that runs on change, decay, chaos, and, you guessed it, suffering. The philosophers weren't trying to depress you when they told you this. They were trying to wake you up. Because the moment you stop expecting life to be fair or kind or easy, that's the moment you finally become free. The truth is, there's no escaping suffering. You can't outrun it, outthink it, outpray it, or outearn it. But you can do one thing: outgrow it. You can stop taking it personally. You can stop acting like the victim. And you can start seeing suffering for what it really is: a teacher, not a punishment. That's the choice. That's the only power you've ever had. And here's the final nail in the coffin. You think life is about avoiding pain? Think again. Without suffering, pleasure wouldn't even exist. If you've never been cold, warmth is meaningless. If you've never starved, food is just chewing. If you've never been lonely, love is just a biological glitch. Pain and pleasure are two sides of the same cosmic joke, and you don't get to pick only one side. You have to taste the bitterness before you know the sweetness. This is why life doesn't hand you permanent happiness, because the minute suffering disappears, pleasure disappears right along with it. Without contrast, there's nothing to feel, nothing to crave, nothing to celebrate. Suffering sharpens you, pleasure softens you, and both are required whether you like it or not. That's not unfair, that's nature. Suffering is universal, it's mandatory, it's non-refundable, and With all your why me tantrums, you're not some poor little snowflake under attack. You're just living like the rest of us. You want freedom? Accept it. Own it. Stop waiting for life to give you special treatment. Because the real question isn't, why am I suffering? It's, why did you ever think you wouldn't? The world doesn't owe you happiness. It doesn't even owe you an explanation. All it ever gave you was a body, a heartbeat, and a countdown. What you do in between, that's your problem. Now hit the like button. Or don't. Either way, the suffering continues. See you in the next one.